Alright, so hi everyone. Um, this is lab 6. We're modeling the piano. So that's the piano reference picture, as you can see. So what you need to do is, first things first, you need to set up your project. So we're gonna bring this image into our project folder, and for that, just like in the lab, taught you how to do this. Inside Autodesk Maya, go to File, and we're gonna find our set project, our project window here. Right. Again, go to File, Project Window. So we're gonna create a new project here, and I will call it Piano. Just Piano, perhaps. And then let's just browse to where I think I want to put this. See now, modeling labs. Yeah. Okay, I'll put it here. Tell you what, I just create a folder, and then I will call this piano, and shall select the folder. So if you're done with all this, we're gonna click accept. You can copy this, so Control C, select that link there, Control A, Control C, click accept, and then you will see, if you go to Windows Explorer and paste Control V that in, you see that it will create a project folder for you with all of your folders organized. Now we want to put our piano image inside one of these folders, so I will use source images here, and I'll just call it reference, and probably I'll just put a number so that it becomes number 1 in our list. So all the images are gonna go here, so I'll copy this. So I'm gonna go back to Google, right mouse button, save image as, and I'll paste my link, Yamaha piano. That's fine, just click save. So you have Yamaha piano in here. Just make it really big. So we're gonna take this image and we're gonna put it inside of Photoshop, and we're gonna do several things with it so that we can use it as our reference image inside of Maya. So I'm gonna go to Photoshop now, and I will say open, and let's just go grab that Yamaha piano. Cool. Right, so I know I need all 3 views, the side, the front, as well as the top. Let's see now how big is the image. I press Ctrl Alternate I. I'll go to pixels, and it seems like it's quite a big image. I'll say let's make it 1024 by 1024. So I'm gonna press Ctrl N, and I will say 1024 here, 1024 there for width and height, 1024 times 1024. Press OK. Very good. It by default creates an artboard, which I don't want. So depending on what you're doing or which version you have, let me just ungroup that. Yeah, I don't want those artboards. So I'm gonna pull that out. I will grab my Yamaha piano file here, and I'll drag the layer inside of this new document. Alright, so I have it in here. I just need to resize it properly. For that, I press Ctrl T. Alright, and I'll hold Alternate and Shift. I'll make it more or less fit what I have here, so that's not too bad. Okay, because I don't want that transparent background, so I'll go to this layer, and now we'll say alternate or Control backspace. Sweet. We know we want it to be in the middle, so I'm just gonna pull a guides out from this ruler, from the top and from the sides, and I will say let's just eyeball this. Or if you want to be really precise, you can. I think this is how you do it. So let me just create a new layer by clicking that. So I have a new layer. I'll just fill it with a black by pressing alternate backspace, Ctrl T, and let's just make it half. So I'll turn the width to 50. Let's enter. Sweet. Not sure if this is the right way of doing it. Yeah, well, this is not too bad. Yeah, I think what I will do instead is I'll just put it somewhere here, because it's hard to tell whether I am actually putting it in the middle. So I will copy this, so it does look as if it's the equal distance from this side to that side, or rather maybe I could just nudge it a little bit. Yeah, well, this is not too bad, so don't be too fussy about it. Alright, that's good. And because I want to know where the bottom and the tops are, I'll just put it a guide there. I'll put another guide here just in case, and I will say I want to copy out that part, so I'll just hide that. This is my piano layer. Let me just rename it so that you see what I'm doing. And I will say this guys, I'll press Ctrl Shift J. No, that will cut it, so I'll use Ctrl J, so that will make a duplicate. So I will call this front, and if I hide this now and hide my guides, I have the front image line up perfectly. So let's do the same for the top part. Right, so let me see, should I do the top part, or maybe I'll just duplicate just to be safe. So I'll press Ctrl J, so I duplicate the piano layer, and let's just put it in place. This seems about correct. If you want to be really precise, then let's do the same thing we did earlier. But before that, let me just kind of get this out of the way. So I'll say Ctrl J, hide that guy, maybe hide this guy as well. So I have my top layer. I'll just double click and rename it properly, and I will create a new layer like so. Press alternate backspace, and I will say, you guys, I want it to be equal distance. Let me just think of a better way to do this. Maybe I'll just do that, since it is already in the middle. So then just turn the opacity to that. Yeah, this might work. Right, so if that's in the middle, so I need to kind of place my top to be more or less in the middle of that black box. Okay, this looks okay, so I'll say this is okay. Yep, let's just hide this first. So, and finally we have, let's just push that out of the way. That's my top. It's my piano copy, so this is it. Maybe I'll just use this one. So I'm going to bring you here, and tell you what, let's just get you out of the way. Select that, Ctrl J, so I hide this, so now I have this layer. I'll bring up my guides again, and since that is the middle, let's just rename this to side while we're at it. So that's the middle. That seems good enough. So if that's the side, that's the top, that's the front. This should work, I think. I will say that it will actually work. Yeah. Right, so with that, I'll just hide my guides. How do you hide guides? Go to view, make sure guides are hidden. That's a shortcut for it, if you're wondering. And with that, I'm gonna save all of this. Control Shift S, and tell you what, I'll just save the Photoshop file first, and I will call it the 17th. It's a November 27th working file. So that's my Photoshop working file. Press OK, press OK again. Again, Control Shift S. We're gonna choose JPEG now, and I will call this my site, or maybe let's just name it properly, piano site. I'll copy that because I need to do it again for the top part. So Control Shift S again, change that to JPEG, paste that in, and this will be my top. Save that out. Cool. Now we're gonna do our front. Control Shift S again, change that to JPEG, paste that in. This will be my front. Sweet. Right, let's go back to our folder. You'll see that you have, of course you have that file that we came from, then you have the front, side, and top.
And top.
And then I'm going Uma jangan ah. Okay, so I have to stop this video, and I'll continue in the next one where we'll bring all these images inside of Maya. See you then.